Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to AMWFootball. So we are live. Preseason games are underway, and this is the first game of Arsenal's preseason against Girona. Great lineup: Kepa, White, Mosquera, and Cabe, Calafiori, Luis Kelly, Vanieri, Havertz, Dauman, Victor Gyökeres, and Christos Zolas. I'm really excited to see Christos Zolas in this game. I wanted to see Christos Zolas' performance, and I missed. Oh my God, I missed Arsenal games a lot, and now we are live for this one. The game started in Girona, so yeah, let's see what happens. The new Wicked shirt, really like it. Really like it. It's really, really great. So yeah, I have to okay, I'm gonna take this off. Yeah. Christian Mosquera with the ball. What do you guys think about Vinicius Jr. to Arsenal? I'm excited to see what happens with that, because that will be a really amazing time for Arsenal to be an Arsenal player, to be an Arsenal fan, not a players fan, and to see the news of Vinny Jr. link with Arsenal. We dream about those kind of signing. Now it's possibly happened. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think. Will he sign or will he join? At a comment down below. Comment. Let me know the comment. Will Vinny Jr. end up at Arsenal or not? I hope so. So a lot of changes. So Saka, Eze, Noni, Rice, Marino, Zubi, and Davatrea, they are not even back in training, so they are out because they played a lot of minutes, and obviously Declan Rice. I don't want to see Declan Rice back for a long time. And obviously, Bruno Guimaraes will be an Arsenal player. I'm so excited to see Bruno Guimaraes as an Arsenal player next season. Here we go, will be tomorrow, late tonight or tomorrow, before Monday. The here we go for Bruno Guimaraes will come from Fabrizio. And I'm absolutely ecstatic about this because he has a quality. We know Bruno Guimaraes, Premier League proven, amazing player, and he will be an Arsenal player. I told you on my last video, you can check it. I'm not sure about Vinny. I said I'm not sure about Vinny, but Bruno Guimaraes will be an Arsenal player, and he is going to be an Arsenal player. I told you guys. I told you. Bruno Guimaraes will be an Arsenal player. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let me know which players should Arsenal sign next. Because we need a centre back. Saliba is out for a long time. Now, Girona with a lot of possession at the earliest stages of this game. There are 4 minutes at the clock. The Senel and Bruno, sorry, not Bruno, and Girona have a lot of possession. Obviously, they are playing at home. They are confident. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in this game as we move forward. at the start of when the season is over, there was a news that it will possibly be Ben White's last season with Arsenal, but it looks like he is going to stay with Arsenal. He is going to remain an Arsenal player. Injury to Saliba changed a lot of things for Arsenal. And if he is fit, Ben White is fit, and he is really fit, I don't want him to go because we know Benny Blanco, what he is capable of. So yeah, I'm happy with Ben White staying at Arsenal. He knows the club, he knows how to play, he knows what. He's really experienced, to be honest with you guys. And there's a foul on Girona by Kai Havertz. The away shirt is really, really cool. Really, really cool. I have to have one. I have to have one. And I will get one. That's because I'm in Turkey. It's not available in here yet, but it will come. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the stream. Hopefully, this will not be the last live stream that I do, because I will do a lot of live stream, a lot of live watch alongs, because I love my Arsenal. Oh my God, it's a long time. It's a long time. It feels like eternity since the last time I watched an Arsenal game against PSG Champions League final. Wow, that was a tough. That was a tough. And now we are back to the club games. Yeah, Morten Odegaard is also not. He didn't even come to training, so that's another one that you should. I'm looking forward to see in the coming season how we are going to impact Arsenal, because Arsenal midfield is unbelievable. Arsenal midfield is dangerous. Bruno Guimaraes will be an Arsenal player. Eze, Masdus Kelly, who do we have? Kai Havertz can play there, and he is playing at midfield currently in this game too. And of course, Mikel Merino, Zubimendi. That's a lot of. There's a chance for Girona. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending. Dauman. Dauman is one of the players that you keep your eye on this coming season, because he will be an unbelievable addition to Arsenal. We saw a glimpse of Max Dauman last season, but I'm pretty sure that this season we will see a lot from Max Dauman. And obviously, a big thank you I want to say to Christian Nogard, who is about to join Everton. The deal is done. 7 million fee agreed. He will be an Everton player from next season, and I am I really appreciative of Christian Nogard, of what he did. Really class player, really class act by him. Never complain. And there was a header by Calafiori that was at the hands of the goalkeeper. So yeah, Christian Nogard will be an Everton player from next season. Really appreciate what he did. He left Arsenal as a Premier League champion, as a Champions League runner-up. So really delighted for him. Obviously, he didn't get much time, much minute in Arsenal's shirt, and I was really devastated. Not devastated. I really thought that he get a lot of minutes in Arsenal shirt, but he didn't. So now it's time for him to move, and I wish him the best of luck in his journey as an Everton player. Now, Chris Zola is an Arsenal player, so he's starting, and I want to see something from him. I want to see what Chris Zola is capable of at this game. Kai Havertz, Dowman, great job, and great challenge by Girona. Great challenge. Now Alex Moreno for Girona. So it's a preseason. I am not complaining about anything. If anything goes wrong, I don't want any player to get injured. That's as simple as that. I don't care about the result at this preseason games because it's a friendly. I don't care about the result. Obviously, I want to win. I want also to win, even as a friendly. But I don't care about the result. I don't want any player to get injured so close to the season. 20 days until Friday night, Coventry, Emirates Stadium. Wow, if we see Vinny Jr. and also shirt at the start of the season, that would be something unbelievable. And yeah, Vinny Jr., I guess Coventry. That would be something else. That would be something else. Imagine Vinny Jr., Victor Yokres, and Bukayo Starboy at the attack. Midfield, Rice, Bruno Guimaraes, and Martin Odegaard. I put the captain there because if Martin is fit, he is starting, no doubt about that. So yeah, Martin Odegaard, that will be scary. And the defense also still have the best defense. Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. That's solid. That's really solid. And David Raya, you have a lot of other teams should be scared of Arsenal. Just hopefully Arsenal will sign Vinicius Junior. Mosquera with the header away. Now there are a lot of attack is from Girona. A lot of attack is coming from Girona. 12 minutes, 13 minutes. A lot of possession from Girona. Now Havertz, Dauman. Ooh, mispast it. Great strength by Gyökeres, Dauman. One defender too many. One defender too many. Touches for Dauman. There was. Is that a corner or a throw for Arsenal? So it's a corner. Yeah, 8-1 starting at this game. That's a really. I want to see what the future holds for Rayton Wanyari. A lot of team are interested in signing Ethan Vanieri. There's a what? Okay, the red blow is whistle. But for what? There was a pushing. And obviously, and Capia is officially as also a player. He signed his contract, also made it permanent out of because of his outstanding season. When he joined Arsenal last season, he played unbelievable, the warrior, especially in the final against PSG, when Arsenal the run out of substitution and he just walked off. There's a chance! Let's go 1-0. King Kai, King Kai. Sometimes I think to myself, do we really need Julian Alvarez if we sign Vinicius Jr.? Do we really need to? Julian Alvarez, we have Victor Gyökeres, we have Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz with a goal. 1-0. To be honest with you, I really feel Julian Alvarez is overrated. I really see Julian Alvarez as an overrated player. He was, even at Manchester City, he won a lot of trophies, but he was a backup to Haaland. Then I don't want to. There was a news that swap deal for Gyökeres to with Julian Alvarez there. That's an absolutely no for me because Victor Gyökeres is a proper number 9. Julian Alvarez is like a Kai. It's like a Kai, a false 9. Do we need a false 9? No, because we have Kai Havertz who can play a false 9, and of course we have Michael Murray who can play as a false 9. And they are the goal scorer for slide for us. And as we did it, we need a proper number 9, and that's Victor Gyökeres, block 14. That's what we need. Julian Alvarez is a false 9, and we doesn't need a false 9 on our team. We already have 2 false 9 players who can play there. Martinelli can play there too. So Julian Alvarez, I want to have him on my team. There's another chance too. No. The goalkeeper saved it. Super pass that was from Mas to Skelly, but it was at the hands of the keeper. 18 minutes. Arsenal 1, Girona 0. Arsenal 1. Kai Havertz with the goal. Yeah, we don't need a false 9 to be another. We don't need another false 9 player. And Arsenal. Martinelli can play there. Kai can play there. Trossard can play there. Sorry, Trossard, he went to Besiktas. I have to get used to the players that went to other club like Trossard. Amazing player for us. Kai McIlberida, I was meant to say. Yeah. So let's move on to good save that was previously by Gazzaniga, Girona's goalkeeper. So what do you guys think? Which position should Arsenal strengthen next after Bruno Guimaraes? The here we go possibly comes at any moment. Any moment we can here we go from Bruno Guimaraes is imminent. Everything is done. Everything is agreed. Just the fee. There is no confirmation about the fee. Some journalists say it's 18 million. Some journalists the news that they are working it says 90 million euros. So let's wait for fee for Bruno Guimaraes. Personal terms already agreed. Arsenal, Newcastle agreed on the fee. It's a matter of time before all the details come out, and he will be an Arsenal player, no doubt about it. The new 39, number 39, Bruno Guimaraes. Will he pick number 39? He's currently wearing 39th and Newcastle, which he will no longer be. And Newcastle United, oh my God. I'm picking Newcastle United next season to be relegated. One of the three teams. That was a shot from Girona players. So I don't know much about Girona players. They don't have their name printed on the back of the shirt. So it's really tough for me to say their name, which in Arsenal they do have. So why they don't have their name at the back of the shirt at the preseason? I don't understand. Maybe yeah, and the early game and the evening, Chelsea Tottenham. None of the team had their name printed on their shirt. None of the players. That's just strange when you see Spurs and Chelsea. They are a Premier League teams. They should have their name printed on their back of their shirt, but they didn't. And this game, Arsenal does have. Girona doesn't. Strange. Let me know what's the reason in a comment. It's Zolis. Connor? Come on, Zolis. I want to see what you do from the corner. Was that not a corner? Okay, that's it. That is a corner. Zolis is assist machine. If you guys don't know, he is a winger, but he assists a lot, then he scores. So the Arsenal went short corner routine. Maneri, Zulis. It was cleared by Girona. What the second half of the season Maz had last season when he jumped to the midfield and he absolutely made everything so special at the midfield when Zubamendi was played a lot of minutes and we need something refreshed, something new, and Master Skilly jumped in, and there's Arsenal give out the ball away cheaply. Girona with the attack. Darwin win it back. Even without Gabriel at Saliba in this game, Arsenal's defense looks solid. Ethan, now Mosquera. Wait, Mosquera made one mistake, and that was Champions League and the final game. The Champions League in the final game made one mistake. He was solid. The moment Arsenal signed Christian Mosquera, really impressed by him and his style of play. He is a hard worker player. He really work hard, knowing that he has only 21, so he will run from his mistake, and he will be the future of Arsenal Football Club. No doubt about it. If he continue to work hard. Zulis Ranieri, there should be two. That was a great save by Girona. That was a great save by Girona. Diamonds. Effort block by Girona player. That's a corner. First corner for Girona. 26 minutes, 1-0 to Arsenal. Kai Havertz with the goal. Assisted by Zolas. A great pass by Miles. I believe it was Miles or Fury. The Zolas passed it to Kai and Kai finished it beautifully. I think Kepa will remain at Arsenal. And I still mad at him for his mistakes against City at the Carabao Cup. There's a foul. A free kick to Arsenal, foul on Vaneri. Kepa came all down the way and the half of the pitch to take the free kick. That's crazy. But I like it. I like when goalkeepers take some come does forward to take free kick. Yeah, which center back do you think also will sign? Because we need a center back. We need a center back for the season. Also linked with Johnson, but he signed for Inter Milan. As Reconsa, Aston Villa is asking for around 60 million, which is also not going to pay that. And we need a center back. Who will be center back to come as a backup for Saliba? Because we need Saliba is out until Christmas, and we need a center back, a solid center back. Ooh, Zoles. Chris Zoles opened his account for Arsenal. Whose goal that is? Was that deflected? Let me see. Let me see. Was that Zolas or Kai's goal? I want to see clearly replay. That is his goal. That is, should be his goal. Chris's Zolas 2-0 up. Now the hydration break. We are all familiar with the hydration break at the World Cup. So it's a hydration break. Chris Zolas open his account as an Arsenal player. Yeah, well, I like that. Kai and Zolas. First game for Arsenal. First goal for Zolas. He will be something else. He will be really something else this season, coming season, Chris Zolas. If you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you, Chris Zolas' debut game in the Premier League was against the Arsenal for Norwich. When I saw, I didn't remember his. I watch a lot of Arsenal games. I watch a lot of Arsenal versus Norwich game. When we signed leg with him, inside him, I didn't recognize him until I watched one of two pictures of Zola. Still, I remember I saw him play for Norwich City a lot at the Premier League. So yeah, it developed and came back to the Arsenal, the Premier League. Of course, you cannot compare Norwich City with Arsenal. Big difference, and of course, he developed. He went to Club Brugge, developed there, and now he backs in the Premier League. Now he came back to the Premier League. He now an Arsenal player, and he just scored. So yeah, a great replacement for Trossard. Really great replacement for Trossard. Yeah, the goal has been given to Zolas, Kai Havertz, and Zolas with 2 goals for the Arsenal. Is there a substitution? Who is coming for which team? So Victor Gyökeres time has come to an end. 30 minutes for Victor. Gabi Jesus is now starting. Of course, it's the first game in the preseason. You cannot play him a lot. Obviously, Victor Gyökeres played at the World Cup for Sweden. He plays sort at each game. And Gabi Jesus didn't even call up for Brazil. So there's another change too. Kai Havertz too. So Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres' time has come to an end of this game. They substituted, obviously, rightly. I agree with the substitution. Both Kai and Gyökeres started at the World Cup for their nation, played full 90 minutes in their games. And this game, they started 30 minutes. Victor Kai Havertz scored 2-0 up. Doesn't need to push them, doesn't need to overplay them. Great decision. Great decision. Well, of course, it's just the first game. And on Wednesday, we have another game preseason against Real Betis. So 30 minutes for Victor and Kai. Yeah, good. Now it's time for Gabi Jesus to show his qualities. To show his qualities, what he is capable of. Sure, thanks. Miley Salmon. That's another substitution. I believe Hincapie has been substituted. That's a true substitution, I believe. Arsenal made. Or Kai is still on the pitch. I lost complete control of this game. That bad. Let's just see. And of course, if it's Hincapie, then I fully agree with the decisions because they played at the World Cup. So Fabio Vieira also came in. So there's a lot of change that happened during the hydration break that didn't even show. Okay, Kai has come off and Fabio Vieira replaced Kai. I said there is no Kai Havertz there. So yeah, Kai Havertz substituted. And Capia, I believe, substituted. Yeah. So all the players that played at the World Cup, and Capia, Kai, Victor substituted during the hydration break. Miley Salmon, Gabi Jesus, and Fabio Vieira has come on. And of course, Fabio Vieira and Gabi Jesus, I believe they will both leave Arsenal before the transfer window shuts. So yeah, let them play. Let them have their minutes and show to the other teams that what they are capable of, so they can decide them. Because I want them gone, to be honest. Gabi Jesus passed his time. He was when we signed Gabi Jesus, that was the turning point for Arsenal. That was everything changed, and of course Zinchenko. You cannot think of the transformation of Arsenal without Gabi Jesus and Zinchenko. City was a really important player back then for Arsenal, and he went on last season. And Gabi Jesus, this time I believe has come to an end. He will, I believe, he will leave. He will leave the Arsenal by the end of the transfer window. So I am really looking forward to which team Gabi Jesus is going, because we need his wages to be cut and pay for Vini Junior. And Vini Junior is the one that I want to see play for Arsenal next season, not Gabi Jesus. As much as I really like Gabi Jesus and what he did for Arsenal in his first season, there's a chance for Arsenal, and the pass was there's a goal kick for Girona. So yeah. Gabi Jesus' time has come to an end, should come to an end. And Fabio Vieira, another player that, if you know, if you followed Arsenal, if you're thinking that we signed Fabio Vieira and we didn't sign, I'm going to say this name and you're going to scratch your heads. We signed Fabio Vieira instead of Kvaratskhelia. Edo was a bomb, honestly, Edo. The sporting director, Edo, was a bomb. Great player for Arsenal, but he was a bomb as his job. He still signed Kvaratskhelia and said he signed Fabio Vieira. And we all know Kvaratskhelia, how good he is, and what he can do, what he is capable of doing. And we signed Fabio Vieira, who absolutely forgotten by Arsenal. And yeah, he is in this game. He just came on to replace Kai Havertz. But also I want to sell him. And I wanted to go, God, I wanted to go to the other club. I wanted to do his plays football, wish him the best. But he is not Arsenal caliber player. He is not an Arsenal caliber player to stay and we say, okay, he is a good player. He is a good player, but for Arsenal, no, no idea. And Edu, you bomb, you didn't sign Kvaratskhelia, instead you signed Fabio Vieira. So Arsenal still have those players like Reece Nelson is still under contract with Arsenal. That I want him to leave, and of course, this game was his goal, like his forward, a couple of seasons ago. That was his moment in Arsenal shirt. That was his moment. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, you know. If you watch and you know what he did on that game, well, I was screaming at that time. I did scream at that time when Reece Nelson scored because that goal was so beautiful, knowing that it was at the last minute of the game, 2-2, Reece Nelson scored, and that was the best moment, and one of the best moments in Arsenal's history. If you go and you checked the best goals, Reece Nelson goals should count. If you know, Arsenal were challenging Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and yeah, the end City won the league, but that goal was so beautiful. So Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira, likes of Gabi Jesus, Ben White, but he's a thing because of injury to William Saliba changed everything. He was on the list of Arsenal to be sold in the summer. But I don't have a problem with Ben White. I wanted to say Ben White. If Ben White said, I have no problem. But the other players needs to go. The other players needs to go. 43 minutes, 2-0 to the Arsenal. Kai Havertz and Zolas with the 2 goal. Maniere, Daumen, Christian Mosquera, Calafiore. That's a beautiful football by Arsenal. Daumen. It was clear by Girona. David Lopez was the player to clear and put it for the throw. Arsenal throw. Well, of course, if you who joined me now, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the stream, and yeah, Victor Gyokeres, Kai Havertz, and Pierre Capi substituted. Turtiman played 2 minutes. They substituted. Great decision. Doesn't need to play them. No penalty. No penalty kick for Arsenal. Darwin went it down. And of course, Bruno Guimaraes on his way to Arsenal. The medical and the contract signing will be next week. Next week will be the contract signing of Bruno Guimaraes. That's why Eddie Howe left, because Newcastle United lost all their best players, all their best players. They lost. Anthony Gordon went to Barcelona, Sandro Tonali to Spurs, and Bruno Guimaraes now to Arsenal. There's another player, Kieran Trippier, went to Wolf to Championship. Luis Smiley, he is linked with Manchester United, and that's the halftime. Arsenal with a 2-goal lead. Christos Wallace, first goal. Kai Havertz with first goal. Halftime. We are cruising. The Stadio Montilivi, Arsenal 2. Arsenal 2. The away kit, the away shirt is unbelievable. Estadio Montilivi. Yeah, is that a halftime show? That was a really, really strange decision. A bad one. FIFA making this bad decision lately. So yeah, really great performance of stuff. Really, really great performance by Arsenal in the first half. Didn't expect that kind of performance. Really great performance. Girona didn't have a shot on target. He scored 2 goals. Impressed by Christos Wallace. He looked unbelievable. That's why when I saw this news that Arsenal linked with Christos Wallace before we signed him, I eventually said yes. A player that most of us don't know anything about, don't know his style of play, don't know what he's capable of. Those kind of players are really dangerous, knowing that they can change the game at any moment. Those kind of type of players are dangerous. And we got Christos Wallace, so I am really happy with that. So yeah, 2-0 at the halftime. Let's see what happens at the second half. So if you haven't already subscribed, like the stream, and that's it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Subscribe and like the stream. That's it. It's so simple. So what we should talk about until the game second half starts, resume. What should we talk about? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. And Liverpool fans, I want to ask you this. What was that? Why your players fighting each other for captaincy in a friendly game? They were fighting for captaincy. Chelsea players fighting for penalty. Nani jumped to the Arsenal became champion, but before that Nani Madueke, Nicholas Jackson and Copa fought for a penalty. Now Liverpool supposedly Sebekas and Curtis Jones were fighting for a game that doesn't mean anything, that's meaningless for armbands. Andoni Ariola, you need to solve this. You need to solve that ASAP because your players are fighting for something that is meaningless. What we should talk about, guys, let me know in the comment until the second half start, until the second half begins, because let me know. Let me know. And of course, subscribe, like the video, subscribe, like. There will be a lot of live stream. So yeah, Liverpool, why your players were fighting. Chris Zolas scored his first goal for the Arsenal. Open his account. Really beautiful goal. Cut and shoot. That's it. This is giving all time. Okay. I am checking something, guys. I'm checking something. Let me know, guys, in the comments what's happening with you guys. And until the second half starts. So this one, not this one. That should be this fucking hell. Let me know in the comment. Will Vinny Jr. be an Arsenal player or not? Let me know in the comments. Will he sign for the Arsenal? Should Yeah. If you join me now, subscribe, guys. Make sure to like the video. And yeah, it's 2-0 to the Arsenal. Girona nil, Arsenal to Kai and Zolas with 2 goals for Arsenal. And we look comfortable. I believe a lot of changes will come in the second half for Arsenal because we doesn't need to play overly played the key players like the players that had a lot of injuries last season, like Calafiori. I don't want him to get any injury this year. I want him to be ready for the season that's about to start in 20 days. But before that, it's a community shield against Manchester City without Pep Guardiola. Without Pep, Manchester City, yes, that would be great to see City without Pep. And of course, I was so happy that Pep stayed until we beat them for the title because Manchester fans, they cannot stand it. They think they're big, but they're not. We beat City to the Premier League title as Pep Guardiola their manager. That's great. That's really beautiful thing. Second half is about to start, but before that, little things, little things. Two key presses, subscribe, like. That's it. Subscribe and like the video because we will have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's not, the game hasn't started yet, and what we should talk about next Wednesday against Real Betis, who's to win Arsenal or Real Betis. Anthony, the goat, Anthony against Arsenal. Yeah, the one team that I want to see face Arsenal and the Champions League, that's Como. Como qualified, and AC Milan bottled it the last game. So yeah, the one team that I want to see Arsenal face in the Champions League is Como. Please give us Como because a lot of, I want to see Fabregas versus Arteta. That's simple as that. I want to see Fabregas versus Arteta in the Champions League. So give me Como. Yeah, the Como just promoted and they got the Champions League. That's a really Fabregas did a fantastic job, but Arteta is next level. Arteta is just unbelievable. And the bumps that wanted Arteta out. Hold that, you know what? Hold that. I watch Arteta when most of the guys that haven't watched the football, they didn't even know what football is. I watch Arteta play football. So I know the quality that my manager have and what he brought to the Arsenal and how he transformed Arsenal. Now that he became a champion, it's time to go to the next level. And next level, first, to achieve that next level, signing Vinicius Junior. Yeah, the players, Girona players are coming to the pitch. No sign of Arsenal players. Yeah, come on. We already leading by 2-0. I believe there will be a few changes at the second start of the second half. If I'm not mistaken, is there or not? Let's see. Because Arsenal players are not in the pitch yet, as they are about to enter. Yeah. Gabby Jesus should also take a number 9 from Gabby Jesus and give it to Vinny Jr. or it is Martinelli's number. Yes, now Vinny Jr. We all know he is number 7 at Real Madrid, but he's not getting the number 7 at Arsenal. That's number 7 should belong to the store by Bakayo. Arsenal have a lot of youngsters on the bench. Let's see. And I believe some of them will come in this game to have to show their qualities. If you're young players and you're playing at an academy or want coming to get your chance at the first team, and Makita is watching you, you better show up because you will never know what will happen. We saw Master Skelly, Ethan Madiari, Miley Simon is playing, so and Max Dowman, obviously, the next generation of Arsenal. And there's a lot of there's a not lot, but there's a few youngsters at Arsenal bench that if Arteta give them a chance, they better prove themselves. Because that's the game. This is the kind of games that you get your chances, or it is a League Cup, early stages of a League Cup or FA Cup against a lower team of a champion, not even a championship, below champion, League One, League Two. Let me tell you, this games that I'm talking about is getting League Two opposition, beating them is not for everybody. We all know what Grimsby Town did. So that was such a beautiful night, Grimsby Town. I watched that game. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable performance. So it's really tough. It's really tough. For some teams, not for us, for some teams. So Salmon, Miley Salmon, and Max Dowman, they're kids. They're 16 years old. Miley Salmon will turn 17 next month. And Max Dowman at the end of the year. They're the future. They're the future of Arsenal Football Club. And I believe under Mikel Arteta, training with the first team under Mikel Arteta, you will watch them grow to some players in the future. They're just 16. Oh my God. 16 years old playing for Arsenal. It's unbelievable. For Max Dowman, he knows how, if he doesn't know how good he is, and he going to be the future of Arsenal Football Club at 16. Imagine if he work hard and he get matured and he play amazing football. He can do wonder things in the 2-3 years, I should say. 2-3 years, he will have an amazing, unbelievable time as a football player. So bright future for them, bright future for the kids. That's a great ball. It's 2-1. 2-1. Super header. Martinez. Arno Martinez. That was a really bullet header. Bullet header. No one is marking him. Free header. Free header. Kepa didn't even move. Kepa didn't even move. Girona 1, Arsenal 2. 5 minutes into the second half, Girona got the goal. We have to sell Gabby Jesus. Come on, Arsenal. We have to sell Gabby Jesus. Too much room for Arno Martinez to put the ball at the back of the net. How the hell did he get so much space? That was a free header, by the way. Free header. Free kick to Arsenal. There was a foul on Miles. To be honest with you guys, one player that is sticking the place out is Gabby Jesus. I haven't seen anything from since he comes on. And he has over 200 grand a week. 250 grand a week. Goal! Maxi Dauman. Maxi Dauman. 3-1. Red goal outside the box. Clinical finish from the kid, 16-year-old. 3-1. 1 assist and 1 goal for Max Dauman. So it was Max Dauman who was assisted for Kai Havertz's goal, not Zola's, because Max Dauman moved to the left side and assisted. My mistake. But it's 3-1. Three-one to the Arsenal. Max Dauman with a goal. That was a great goal by Maxi Dauman. Great goal. Great goal. 9 minutes in the second half. Girona 1, Arsenal 3. There's a good chance, Gabriel Jesus! 4-1. Gabriel Jesus. He's not going to miss that. If he misses that chance, I will be pissed. Even though it's a friendly, that was a great goal. Cheaply, they gave the ball away, and Gabi Jesus makes it 4. Wow. The moment Arsenal can see the goal, we scored 2 goals. Big up. Big up Dauman, big up Jesus. 2 quick goals. The moment Girona scored, they thought they have something to take from this game. Quick 2 goals again from Jesus and Dauman. Makes it 4-1 to Arsenal. Great job. Is that goal for Jesus? Help him move to a better club? Because I want him gone. He has 215 grand a week, and yes, over 200 grand human money a week. We can sell him and find make room for V Junior. Of course, everyone. If you're an Arsenal supporter, you want Vinny Junior over Gabi Jesus. There's no doubt about it. I want that. I want, if it's an opportunity for Gabi Jesus to leave and we sign Vinny. Yeah. Okay, cool with that. I'm not arguing with that. The boss, Makila Arteta. Long time I see him on the touchline. That was a strong challenge by Mosquera, but fair one, really fair one. No foul, but really heavy challenge. No foul there. Wow. The supporters are not happy. The supporters are not happy. Oh my God. The whistles that blow the stadium, every decision that is not going against Girona, the supporters show their frustration. Well, of course, that was clear. That was a fair challenge. Dauman got the ball and we made a mistake. And Kepa was there to collect, rescue Arsenal from conceding another one. Lack of concentration from Dauman. That was a chance for Girona to score. That was a chance. You cannot get better chance than that. Dauman should give the ball away to Girona player. And if he can't score, that's not our problem. That's your problem. So 4-1 to the Arsenal. Kai, Zulas, who's another player, Dauman, and Gabi Jesus all scored for Arsenal. 15 minutes and the second half. 4-1 to the Arsenal. There will be a lot of 5 changes coming for Girona. And there will be a lot of changes for Arsenal too. As I think Ben White is coming off. Who's the other players? They're changing even the goalkeeper. Girona are changing their keepers too. And of course, Arsenal will change goalkeeper too. And Miller. His name is so tough, I cannot pronounce it. Is that Ian Miller? 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 Whatever. Calafiori's come off. Max Dauman. Okay, Ethan Ranieri changed. Lot of changes for both teams. Lot of changes. Dauman, Calafiore, Kepa, Musquera, all of them were changed by Arteta. Both teams made a lot of changes. Aaron Mananus, Reece Nelson, the Cameron, I believe. That was a great save. Great save by Miller. Also, third choice goalkeeper, new signing, great save. That was a really, really great save. That's another great save. Half chance, but that's his chance for a Miller, also goalkeeper, new signing goalkeeper from. Obviously, he was a free agent. He left Leeds United as a free, as his contract expired, and now came out and made double save, 2 saves in quick succession. Quick succession, 2 saves. Yeah, great job. He's the type of goalkeeper that make a lot of mistakes, but if it's this time, if it's this moment, he will also make unbelievable saves. That's a foul. That's a foul on Herman News. Clear. Crystal clear foul. A lot of young players seeing game time for Arsenal, which I like it, Arteta is giving young players a chance, opportunity at this game. And they came and now they have to show their qualities. They have to show what they're capable of. That's their moment. So Reece Nelson and Gabby Jesus, who is going to shoot? Reece Nelson. Let's see what Reece Nelson does with this free kick. Straight to the wall. Have you heard the news? Is that Declan Rice wants to come early? Why? Why? I don't want to see Declan Rice until we face Chelsea because I want Declan Rice to embarrass Chelsea again. So until Chelsea game, I don't want to see Declan Rice. That was a great move. And the shot was right from Gabby Jesus. Great stuff by Arsenal. Great stuff by playing. That's a really great playing by the Arsenal. So if you haven't done it yet, subscribe, like the video, because it's for one to the Arsenal. 20 minutes, bro. Go the 25 minutes remaining until the end of the game. Of course, there will be no match reaction from me for this game after the live, after my stream is over, after the game. If you follow me on TikTok, you will get it there. Same name, AMWFootball. Link in description too. It will be on TikTok, but not in here. I don't do match reactions. Probably I did. Maybe after this, if I feel I will do a match reaction. Let me know, guys, if you want a match reaction or not in the comment section. Marley Salmon. Abraham, another young player for Arsenal. Great job by Arsenal's youngsters. Great job. Great job by Arsenal young players that came in the second half. O'Neill, another young player for Arsenal. Now this game is a game of youngsters. Of course, Gabby Jesus is there. Richardson is there. Who's there next? Fabio Vieira is still there. So they are experienced, but the rest is a really young team from Arsenal. A lot of changes again is coming for Girona. And of course, this is just a friendly game. You don't have to. You can make as much substitution as you want. So of course, you don't want any type of injury or overplaying your top players in this kind of games, knowing that the league is about to start in 20 days. Of course, the Premier League, La Liga, starting sooner, so they have to be ready for this, for their competition. Of course, Arsenal wants to defend the Premier League title, which we never did before. Now it's time for us to do it. And it's time for us to win back to back Premier League titles. A throw for Arsenal. Overhit by Girona players that I don't know anyone. Now they're written at the back of their shirt, so not my fault. And I don't watch La Liga, obviously. Some of the games in La Liga are so boring. I only watch when it's El Clasico or Madrid Derby, or it's Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona. That's it. The rest, I don't know. I don't watch. Premier League, yes, I watch a lot of Premier League games. Another throw for Arsenal. 20 minutes remaining. Girona 1, Arsenal 4. Kai, Zolas, Dauman, and Jesus scored. And now cooling break. Hydration break, cooling break, water break, whatever you want to call it, is happening right now. So yeah, this kind of games, friendly games, I don't mind hydration break. I don't mind it because it's friendly, and of course, the time as it passed, the weather when it gets colder. And October. So the hydration break, I don't believe will happen during the winter. Of course, it's not going to happen. So yeah, let's see what happens in the Premier League. The start of the Premier League. Will there will be a hydration break or not? Remain to be seen. But for now, in this game, it's a yes. I think I watched Chelsea. I watched Chelsea versus a Spurs game. There was no hydration break there, knowing that that game plays in Sydney, Australia, and now this game is in Spain. So probably Spain is much hotter than Sydney. Now the game resumed. A corner for Arsenal. Let's see what happens from this corner. Richarlison at the corner. It was in the hands of the goalkeeper of Girona. Great job from Arsenal youngsters. They kept. They're not. They're keeping Girona really quiet, really quiet in this game. Of course, they had scored from a set piece from a corner, and that was the defending problem. We did defend properly, unmarked, and since the substitution made by Arteta, the youngster playing really beautiful, really beautiful. A lot of youngsters now currently on the pitch for Arsenal. For both teams, I believe. For both teams made a lot of changes. And I don't think there's a much senior player on the pitch from Arsenal. 2, 3 players I see. Like Jesus, Fabio Vieira, Richarlison, and of course the goalkeeper, Ian Miller. The rest as youngsters. Richarlison. Another corner for Arsenal. If it's not a corner, it's a goal kick. I thought that's a corner. I thought it was a corner. But whatever. Now since Gabi Jesus. An injury for Kabia, Ismail Kabia, had his head on the board there. Oh, that hurt. That hurts. That really hurts. Well, of course, the game started because he was off the pitch already. So the doctors will attend him. And now Arsenal down to 10 players. Actually, we are facing Como before Community Shield, but I don't want Como in a friendly game. I want him in the Champions League because we all know at a friendly there will be a lot of changes. Youngster played that game, and I want a full starting 11 for both sides. And a really comparative game in the Champions League. Meslier. Ian Meslier. Whatever. His name is really hard for me to pronounce. Ian Meslier. So yeah, guys, subscribe, like the video, and it's 4-1 to Arsenal against Girona. Really comfortable. Really, Arsenal looks really comfortable in this game. 4-1 up with 60 minutes to go. And that's a goal kick. 15 minutes remaining. Arsenal 4, Girona 1 at the Stadio Montelivi. And we are really comfortable. Youngsters doing a fantastic job in this game. Yeah. Now there's a chance for Girona, but shot blocked. Well blocked by Ibrahim. Now Arsenal players are those that most of all of them, I believe, all of the youngsters, apart from a few I haven't heard or seen. That's the first time I'm seeing them playing, and I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by their work. Now, Girona with the attack. Good block there by Salmon. There's a chance of a save. Good save. Meslier. Meslier with another great serve. Great. Really. Since coming on, he looked sharp. He looked sharp. Come on, Meslier. He looked sharp. He looked sharp. Excellent reaction. Excellent reaction. That, yeah, that was a really great, quick reaction by Meslier. Calmly down by defend by Josh. I don't know the last name of Arsenal youngster. That's a lot of youngsters playing in this game now. So yeah, Girona had the chances to score at least one goal, but they weren't clinical. They weren't clinical. They missed the chances. And goalkeeper Meslier made great saves. And Girona coming back with the attack. Another save. Great save. Reece Nelson to Gabby Jesus. I bet Arteta must be so proud of the youngsters. Youngsters that he brought to the pitch, Mikel Arteta is really proud. of what he's seeing right now because the players are doing everything to not get seated and defending really well. A couple of changes is getting was ready for Arsenal. Meslier, the substitution is happening right now. And of course, Gabby Jesus is one to substitute. The substitute has been substituted. Agustia is coming to replace Gabby Jesus. Any other one? Agustin for Jesus. The other player, I don't know. And then I showed the graphic too. Format remaining in this game also for Girona 1, Kai, Zulas, Jesus, and Maxi Dauman on the score sheet. For Girona, it was Arno Martinez, Arno Martinez with a header from the set piece scored. And it's a goal kick. A goal kick for Arsenal. Copley substituted that came over the second half. Copley substituted by Julian for Arsenal. That was the other substitute that happened moments ago. So a lot of kids in the squad, right? The pitch right now, not in the squad, the pitch. I believe there are only two senior players, and the also on the pitch currently that play is Rhys Wilson and Meslier, the goalkeeper. The rest is teenagers, academy players. That's it. And Meslier took a lot of time, and it's a corner for Girona because Meslier took a lot of time, and that's a rule that I really like. I hope it apply on a Premier League. There are 5 seconds for the throws and the goal kicks. I love that rule. I love that rule. And I wanted to apply this coming season at the Premier League and other leagues because it will make the game flow. It will make the game exciting. Exciting games. We want a lot of. There's a chance. That's saved. So nothing. Not saved. Cleared. So we started working hard and we got back to Meslier. Meslier showed his qualities at this game that he is really capable of being a goalkeeper between the six and come out with really three important saves in this game. So substitute at the second half. So let's see what happens because we are in the stoppage time and that's it. That's it. That's it. Our full-time whistle has been blown. Arsenal win. Girona 1, Arsenal 4, Kai, Zolas, Daumen, Jesus, all in the score sheet. Great performance, great exercise. I'm so happy with the performance, so happy with the win. No penalties at the end of this game. Really exercising, really great performance. The youngsters got their chances, and now it's time to sign their autograph, take their pictures. Final score at the Stadio Montelivi, Girona 1, Arsenal 4. What's going on? Yeah, the game is finished 4-1 to Arsenal. Really great performance. We scored the goal. Mikel Arteta bringing a lot of made a lot of substitution. Youngster really, really good. A lot of youngsters. I really exercised with them. Great time for the youngsters that traveled to Spain and with the squad. They got their chances and now they played really good. The youngsters really good. That's how you gain experience by playing in this kind of games. And of course, that's their games. And I'm so happy with the win. What we should talk about next. So Arsenal win before goes to win. And of course, I am seeing the reply of the goals from Kai Havertz, Zolas. Great goal by Zolas. Then at the second half, 5 minutes second half, Girona got a goal, and then that was really two quick goals from Arsenal by Darwin and Jesus. And the game finished 4-1 to the Arsenal. So yeah, really great performance. That's how you start your training, your exhibition game, your friendly game at the Stadio Montelivi. His performance overall. Is there a trophy presentation? I think there's a trophy presentation. Yeah, there is a trophy presentation for Arsenal. It's a star. So yeah, first trophy, first trophy for Arsenal. First trophy for Arsenal. Was that to score for a player or for a whole team? It was really confusing. The game was over. I don't. Who cares? I can't lose. Yeah, the game finished 4-1 to the Arsenal. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We will talk more, and I will do a lot of live streams. So make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys on my next on Wednesday. Arsenal versus Real Betis. That will be exciting. And this game finished obviously Girona 1, Arsenal 4. I'll see you guys really soon. Thank you for watching and have fun.